Welcome to the channel, folks. I'm Vinny Gambini, best freaking lawyer you ever set your eyes on, no question about it. Now, allow me to educate you, because this ain't just a circus, this is the whole freaking zoo. And we're keeping it PG so everyone, and I mean everyone, can hear the truth about how corrupt these demo rats are and how rigged Trump's trials were. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's dive into this train wreck piece by piece, brought to you by the minds of Chris Dallas and Celebrity Recreations. All right, here's where the bullcrap starts. They hit Trump with 34 counts of falsifying business records. 34! What's he supposedly guilty of? Writing a check? Sending an invoice? Making an accounting entry? That's it! It's like accusing someone of armed robbery because they took too many free napkins at a diner. You gotta be freaking kidding me. And here's the kicker. Normally this is a misdemeanor, a slap on the wrist. But these clowns decided to spice things up, so they turned it into illegal felonies. Yes. What they did was completely illegal. Why? Because they claim he did it to commit another crime. And what's that other crime, you ask? Oh, they won't say. Nope, they didn't even name it. Why? Because there was no other crime. So how the hell are you supposed to defend yourself against an accusation they can't even define? It's like shadowboxing with a ghost. Now let's talk about this corrupt judge, Juan. First off, he's not even a real judge. He's an acting justice, which is just a fancy way of saying fill-in. And somehow, this guy, this acting judge, ends up with not one, not two, but 3 Trump-related cases. What are the odds of that? I'll tell you. Zilch. Nada. Oh, and did I mention he donated to Biden's campaign? 3 times. Regardless of the amounts, it doesn't matter. When you're a judge, even a nickel's donation screams bias. And then we get to his daughter, Lauren Merchant. This lady is raking it in to the tune of tens of millions of dollars and even higher than $100 million working for the Democrats. Her company, Authentic Campaigns, raised $20 million for Adam Schiff, $73.6 million for the Senate Majority PAC, and tens of millions more for other Democratic organizations. And get this, Kamala Word Salad Harris hired Lauren as her director of digital persuasion during her 2020 campaign. And when Kamala Word Salad Harris became the Democratic nominee in 2024, guess who she paid $7 million to for web hosting services? Yep, Lauren Merchant's company. If that doesn't stink of conflict of interest, I don't know what the hell does. Now, let's dive into the trial itself. The prosecution? They didn't even know what they were accusing Trump of. They tossed out theories like they were playing darts, election violations, tax fraud, falsifying other records, but guess what? They proved none of it. Nada. Zip. Zilch. And then the judge, good old Juan, tells the jury, you don't have to agree on what crime he committed, just agree that he did something. Are you freaking kidding me? That's not justice. That's a mobster in a suit, tie, and a robe. And let's not forget about Stormy Daniels. This lady's story has flipped more times than a pancake at an all-you-can-eat diner. One day she denies the affair in a signed written letter. The next she claims it happened. Back and forth. Back and forth. But hey, who cares about the truth when there's money to be made, right? And here's the punchline. What's the punishment? Drum roll, absolutely nothing. No jail time, no fines, no probation. Just a shiny new title, convicted felon. So let me get this straight. They dragged him through the mud, wasted taxpayer money, and all they did was slap a label on him? Why? So they could mess with the election. That's why. Real subtle, huh? Now let's get back to Lauren Merchant. This isn't just a story about a daughter making a few bucks. Her company, Authentic Campaigns, is the Democrats' go-to digital firm. They've raised tens of millions of dollars for big names like Adam Schiff and Kamala Harris. And when Kamala became the Democratic nominee, she didn't just hire Lauren's company, as mentioned earlier. She funneled $7 million to them almost immediately, all while Lauren's dad was overseeing Trump's trial. If this isn't a textbook example of corruption, I don't know what is. This is how corrupt these demo rats are, folks. This isn't about justice. This is lawfare, plain and simple. Using the courts as a weapon against political enemies. Do you think anyone else would be treated like this? Not a freaking chance. This is what happens when the DOJ, the FBI, and the courts get hijacked by political operatives and become corrupt. And don't even get me started on the MarALagoRaid. A sitting president sends the FBI to raid his political rival's home. That's not democracy. That's banana freaking republic garbage. Someone needs to be held accountable for this mess, whether it's Merrick Garland, Christopher Wray, Letitia James, Alvin Bragg, or even Judge Merchant and his daughter. I say all of them. And let me tell you something else. This isn't just about Trump. It's about the future of our justice system. If we let this kind of nonsense slide, it sets a dangerous precedent. Today it's Trump. Tomorrow it could be anyone. We need to send a message that lawfare has no place in America. There's a federal law, Section 241, that makes it a crime for two or more people to conspire to violate someone's constitutional rights. Sound familiar? Because that's exactly what happened here. These people used the courts to try and stop Trump from running for president. If that's not a violation of his rights, I don't know what is. Okay, now I'm going to play an interview by Patel that I want you all to see. He's the guy Trump nominated to be the next FBI director. He raises some very interesting questions, and I think the American people should demand the answers.
Where are the subpoenas for the judge in this case? And I just put up a post, and I'm sure people are going to say, oh, it's controversial. Tampering with the jury is illegal in every state and every federal jurisdiction across this land. If you intentionally give a jury unlawful guidance, you're tampering with the jury to seek a political outcome. Where are the subpoenas for the judge in this case for his daughter's money bin that she has created to the tune of tens of millions of dollars? And oh, by the way, this judge is married to a lady who worked for Letitia James herself. So where are the House Republicans sending these subpoenas, finding out how much of our taxpayer money was being utilized? Yes, state prosecutors use federal taxpayer dollars as well. And I haven't seen one. I haven't seen one witness testify. What happens if these House Republicans just would send Judge Marchand a subpoena? What is he going to do? Not show up?
So there you have it. A sham trial, a biased, corrupt acting judge, and a political hit job disguised as justice. This isn't about fairness. It's about taking down a guy they can't beat fair and square. But here's the thing. Trump's still standing, and so am I. Do me a favor, like this video, share it, comment below, and let us know your opinion, and please subscribe. Because if we don't call this garbage out, it's just going to keep happening, and that's something we can't afford to let slide. Chris Dallas and Celebrity Recreations bring you yet another fantastic video told through us, the celebrities, just as always with real facts. We tell it like it is. Even though we cut out the profanity in this one, we usually bring it to you raw and unfiltered. Until next time, this is Vinny Gambini out of here.